On.
Hello, everybody on Patreon. My name's John Matheson. I live in Montreal. I've been retired for 20 years. I'm 60 years old. And I was inspired by Jordan B. Peterson to join in with the task of educating people on the internet. It's not any kind of degree or credit course, but they are musings, shall we say, on various topics ranging from politics, energy vampires, um, ancient Roman history, ancient history in general. I've done 15 videos of 10 minutes in length at this point, and I'm doing quite well. I'm getting 2 to 4 a day put up on various subjects. And I really enjoy doing this. It's something that I can share with people. I try very hard to verify the facts that I'm talking about in history, and I hope to give people something to think about that they can pursue their studies, whether it's any subject at all. I really think that the idea of an open university of the internet, which actually they did in Britain, I don't know if they're still doing it, but they used to have an open university that did television programs, which were quite good. And of course, we've got way more than that now on the internet. We can reach the whole world. And also, you can tune in to these videos at any time that you want. So it's on demand now. And I am on Patreon, obviously, because I would like your support. However, I don't think I would deserve your support unless you looked at my videos and thought that they're worthy of it. And I don't have 100 subscribers yet, so I don't have my own YouTube video page yet. But there are 15 videos up there under my name, John Matheson. And there's one that I did that's been hit a few times. It's called the Jordan Peterson Shuffle. And I basically took some 3x5 cards that I wrote down when I was reading his stuff, and I just shuffled them, and I spoke a little bit about some of his virtues that he's talking about. And I am not really going to participate in the culture wars, so to speak, postmodernism and political correctness and all that stuff that everybody has their own opinion about. I am I'm opposed to Marxism, and I have economic and philosophical reasons for that, which can be added to Mr. Peterson's objections to them. And I have a different background than he does, so you're going to see the world through a slightly different perspective. As you know, he started out in political science and went on to psychology, and I'm more of a tech guy. I did accounting and computer science, and more recently, I kind of figured out the guitar. And so I have a bit of a different experience. I grew up in the UK, and although I was born here in Montreal, and I've spent a lot of my time in Toronto, where I don't live anymore. So I'm quite happy, and you'll find my videos, I think, quite jovial, which I hope is what you're supposed to do on something like this. And if you'd like to support me, any amount is fine by me. It'll show me that I'm doing something right, and maybe as I do more and more, get suggestions for things that I should look up and research and talk about. And as we get more and more videos, we can categorize them into more and more sections. There might be things that could sort of work out to be lectures and courses. But my main idea now is just to get as much in there and as much down so that people will have something to be entertained by and also learn something as well. I'm quite a bit of a syncretist. I can sort of find the similarities between this and that and the other thing, and notice that similarity. And do you really think those people really ran into those people or not? Like, why is it so similar? And of course, you have to check the facts. I'm quite skeptical about things. I don't take too many wooden nickels, although I have in the past. I think we all have at some point or another. So yeah, my name's John Matheson, and I know that there's one called uh, the Jordan Peterson Shuffle, and that's number 5. And if you join the YouTube channel, you should then be able to go on and see the other ones that I've done. And they're all 10-minute videos right now because this system gives me 10 minutes. And when I run out of these ones, I'll be on another one that maybe gives me more. But I kind of like the 10-minute format because I can tell you something. And oftentimes, you don't really need more than that. It should be enough to give you a spark to think, oh, what about that? Maybe I'll go on Wikipedia or go buy a book or read something more. Maybe this will help me write a paper or something. Or maybe it might help me explore a new subject or something. See, my old idea of the humanities is, well, history, philosophy. Well, that's humanities to me. And so I've studied philosophy, I've studied theology, I've studied comparative religion, I've studied theosophy. I'm a member of the Anglican Church, which is, let's just say, quite theologically flexible these days. And but I'm sort of economically quite conservative. And I'm also quite particular about the definitions of words, as a lot of these words have been messed up over the years when they had perfectly good definitions in the first place. So I hope that this suffices as a bit of an introduction to who I am. All my education, I went to Magdalen College School in Oxford, along with some famous people. And I went to Stanford University and studied physics there. And I went to University of Toronto to do computer science and accounting. So I've been around. I've been educated in 3 countries, and I've had a long work career. Well, not maybe not as long as yours because I was able to retire early. I'm also pretty good with trading on the stock exchanges, and that also helped me retire early as well. So, as I said, I am where I am because of help from other people, and that's one of Mr. Peterson's value is to find people who are going to help you, and I've been doing that all my life. And if you like what I'm doing, maybe you'll help me too. So I hope this is a good introduction to you all, and God bless you. And I hope you can just look at it. You can just look at it. Yeah, it's called Jordan Peterson Shuffle. It's number 5. And then when you go on that, you'll be able to go on my channel and see all the other ones. Anyway, all the best, and we'll hopefully talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.